If your front door stays busy, a video doorbell isn't just a gadget anymore, it's peace of mind. You can see who's at your door, welcome your guests in, and deter porch pirates. But when you're choosing one, a lot of questions come up. How's the video? Will it work with my smart home? How big is it? I get a lot of questions on the two options we're looking at today from Aqara, the G4 doorbell and the new G410. We'll look at both side by side, and I'll talk about the pros and cons to help you decide if either of these is right for you.
Hey, I'm Robert, and Oconee Smart Homes exists to make real homes more convenient, accessible, and safe with smart home technology. We serve real customers right here in Oconee County, Georgia, but this channel is for anyone who wants to make a simpler, smarter home.
So here is the G4 side by side with the G410. Can you tell which is which? Yes, this is the G410. Sorry, mine's a little banged up from my testing, but as you can see, the G4 and the G410 are the exact same shape and profile. If you thought the G410 was a redesign, it's not. It's the same size, same look. Both doorbells support 6 AA batteries or can be wired in and have continuous recording. They both rely on an indoor chime unit and have the same capabilities for onboard storage. So all the real differences are on the inside. And there are 3 main differences I want to highlight. One is cameras, second is sensors, and the third is connectivity. On cameras, the G4 records in 1080p with a 16:9 aspect ratio and 162-degree field of view. The G410 upgrades that resolution to 2K with a taller 4x3 frame and a wider 175-degree view. The on-device AI offers object and face detection, and the two-way audio is also improved. This is the sound of the Aqara G4 audio. Aqara G4. How well can you hear me? This is the sound of the Aqara G410 audio. Aqara G410. Translation, it's a better camera. Sharper video, you'll see more of the person at the door, and depending on placement, packages on the ground. Keep in mind, HomeKit secure video, if you're using it, is still limited to 1080p. Now onto sensors. The G4 relies on a PIR motion sensor. It detects movement, which means it can trigger on pets, cars, or even trees swaying in the wind. The G410 uses a millimeter wave presence sensor. That means it only triggers when a person is actually standing at your door, even if they're not moving. So this cuts down on false alerts. The built-in AI function has what is called intention detection, where it knows the difference between somebody walking by versus walking up to your door. And third, connectivity. The G4 connects over 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi only. The G410 supports dual band Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, to ensure a more stable connection, but it goes further. The G410 is no longer just a doorbell. With Thread and Zigbee support built in, it doubles as an Aqara smart home hub and Matter controller. Your doorbell is now the center of your smart home, as Zigbee devices and Thread devices can connect directly to it into your ecosystems.
Normal to confirm.
What are the pros and cons of the G410? The G410 is a fantastic product. It brings better video, smarter sensors, and serious smart home chops. If there's any downside, it's that it's still the same chunky size as the G4. Where do you typically install a smart doorbell? On a door frame, brick mold, where the original doorbell was. And on a narrow door frame, this 3-inch wide device may not fit. Related to the fact that the security screw is on the right side and hard to get to when it would be better on the bottom. And just for perspective, here's the G410 next to the Ring wire doorbell that I happen to have here. Even in the box, the Ring is smaller. And while Ring does get its criticisms for other reasons, they are popular and user-friendly, and this smaller profile will fit better on tight door frames. So here's the bottom line. Should you buy this? If you already have a G4, skip the G410 unless the sharper video and smarter detections really matter to you. If you're buying today and want a HomeKit secure video doorbell, no question, get the G410. Don't buy the G4 in 2025. But if you need something smaller and don't mind relying on the cloud, the Ring back there is still a solid option. Hopefully that clears up the differences of what the G410 offers. And if this helped, hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.